Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, we're talking about a super rare coin, the 1971 Eisenhower Dollar with no mint mark. This coin has a unique design, a cool history, and a big mistake that makes it worth up to $60,000. Let's explore why this coin is so special. Let's start with a bit of background on the 1971 Eisenhower Dollar itself. This coin was first released in 1971 and was part of the United States' effort to replace the old silver dollar coins. It was named after President Dwight D. Eisenhower, who served as the 34th president from 1953 to 1961. The Eisenhower dollar was introduced as a commemorative coin to honor the late president, who played a key role in the country's post-World War II recovery and helped lead the United States through the early stages of the Cold War. The coin was designed by Frank Gasparo, the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint at the time. The design features an image of President Eisenhower on the obverse, front, side of the coin. Around his portrait, you'll find the words, "Liberty, in God we trust," and the year of minting, 1971. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll see a design featuring the Apollo 11 mission insignia, which celebrates the first successful moon landing by American astronauts. The design features an eagle landing on the moon, with the words United States of America and E Pluribus Unum surrounding it. The Eisenhower dollar was a large coin, measuring about 38.1 millimeters in diameter, making it significantly bigger than the quarters and dimes we use today. However, it didn't become as popular with the public, and it was eventually replaced by the Susan B. Anthony dollar in 1979, which was smaller and easier to carry. Now, let's get to the exciting part, the 1971 Eisenhower dollar with no mint mark. The U.S. Mint usually adds a mint mark on coins to show where they were produced. For example, coins minted in Philadelphia typically don't have a mint mark, while coins produced in Denver are marked with a D, and coins from San Francisco are marked with an S. In most cases, the 1971 Eisenhower dollars were minted in Denver and San Francisco, and these coins usually have a D or S mint mark on them. However, in a rare and interesting twist, a small number of 1971 Eisenhower dollars were minted in Philadelphia but were not given a mint mark, making them extremely rare and valuable. The reason why some of these coins were minted without a mark is still a bit of a mystery, but it's believed to be a minting error. The Philadelphia Mint was primarily responsible for producing coins for circulation without a mint mark, and for whatever reason, a few of these Eisenhower dollars came out of the mint without the usual D or S. Although these no mint mark coins were likely produced by accident, their rarity is what makes them so valuable today. In fact, they are considered minting errors because they don't follow the usual pattern for U.S. coin production, and this makes them highly sought after by collectors. So, why is the 1971 Eisenhower dollar with no mint mark worth so much money? Well, as you might guess, it all comes down to rarity. Minting errors and rare variations in coins are always of high interest to collectors, and when a coin like this is discovered, its value can skyrocket. Most of the time, coins produced by the Philadelphia Mint during that period have no mint mark, but the Eisenhower dollar was expected to have one if it was made in that facility. The fact that some of these coins were released without any mint mark makes them stand out from all the others. It's that rarity that drives the value up. Since so few of these coins were made, they have become highly coveted by collectors. The value of a 1971 Eisenhower dollar with no mint mark can range from a few $100s to as much as $60,000 depending on its condition. Condition is everything when it comes to coin collecting. If the coin is in mint or near mint condition, it can fetch a higher price. But even in average condition, this coin is still incredibly rare and valuable compared to the standard Eisenhower dollars from that year, which are generally worth only a few dollars. To give you an idea, the typical 1971 Eisenhower dollar with a D or S mint mark can usually be found for under $10. But the no mint mark version is something different entirely. The more pristine the coin, the higher the price. Coins in perfect condition have been known to sell for around $60,000 or more, especially if they are authenticated by top coin grading services like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. So, how can you spot one of these rare 1971 Eisenhower dollars with no mint mark? Well, it's pretty straightforward. The key thing to look for is the absence of the mint mark. As we mentioned earlier, regular 1971 Eisenhower dollars from the Philadelphia Mint would typically have a mint mark, either D or S, to indicate where they were made. If you find a 1971 Eisenhower dollar with no mint mark, it's definitely worth investigating further. When you're checking your coins, make sure to look closely at the reverse side where the mint mark would normally appear. If there is no D or S, you could have a very rare coin on your hands. Another important thing to remember is that you need to have the coin's authenticity verified. There are some counterfeit versions of rare coins floating around, so always take your coin to a trusted professional for grading if you think you have a genuine no mint mark coin. The condition of a coin is a critical factor in determining its value. Coins are typically graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. Here are some basic terms you'll come across when it comes to coin grading. Good, G, the coin shows heavy wear, but the design is still visible. Very fine, VF, the coin has moderate wear, but the design remains clear. Extremely fine, EF, the coin shows minimal wear with only slight signs of age. Uncirculated, MS60, MS70, the coin shows no signs of wear, and it is as close to perfect as possible. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. For example, a 1971 Eisenhower dollar in uncirculated condition with no mint mark could be worth tens of thousands of dollars, while one in good condition would be worth much less. Conclusion. To wrap it up, the 1971 Eisenhower dollar with no mint mark is one of the rarest and most valuable coins you can find. Its rarity, combined with the intriguing minting error, makes it a hot item for coin collectors. If you ever come across one of these coins, be sure to check the condition and have it professionally graded. It could be worth more than you ever imagined. Remember, coin collecting is all about discovering these hidden treasures, and the 1971 Eisenhower dollar with no mint mark is a prime example of how a small error can lead to a big reward. So, keep an eye on your coins, and happy collecting.